really vital question of interdisciplinarity in relation to theatre. I think we are in this moment where we have to work with other forms. For example, I cannot work now without the computer, at least for the next few months, and that means I need to understand camera angles. That means I need to understand how I'm going to be framed on a computer through a camera. I need to understand some amount of film, if that's the word one wants to use, though my purist filmmaker friends will say this is not a film, and I get that as well, but I need to have an understanding of lighting. But lighting, I suppose, existed even when we were making regular theatre. But the most important thing, somebody is writing a code. When my performance travels, there is a code at work, there is an algorithm at work. When I make Lonely Hearts Club, when I work on Zoom, when I work on the Serendipity Arts, virtual festival that we did on something called Mozilla Hubs, there's a code at play, right? So it is interdisciplinary, it is complicated, my breath is traveling on data somewhere that is reaching you. It's no longer live breath. I'm not standing physically in front of an audience where my breath is carrying the pause. It simply is not anymore. It's data that is carrying it, right? So it's an unavoidable moment. It is a moment we're trying to learn through. And I have learned that when we work with other disciplines, like for the Serendipity Arts Festival, we worked with an archivist. We worked with a visual artist. We worked with an academic. Now, when that starts to happen, when a performance maker works with, let's say, a visual artist, you have to relearn many things. You have to relearn how you look at an object. If the object was a pen, as a playwright, I might describe it. As a visual artist, you might break it down completely, right? So what I like about interdisciplinarity and what is inevitable today is we simply have to start relooking. We simply have to unlearn. We have to start breaking down things. I think that's a great moment. So I think interdisciplinarity for my work has always existed. I have always worked with filmmakers, with photographers, and I would really ask other theatre makers to take it up. Really work together with other performance makers or other artists. For example, I think Amitesh Grover has made a fantastic work called The Last Poet. Which to me, coming from India, and it was showed at the same festival, the Serendipity Arts Festival that we were part of, and he was also one of the artists that I curated. And he says something very interesting, that now theatre directors have to be theatre directors, they have to direct the code, they have to be also video directors. So his kind of work I really enjoy, because you were saying what has been the journey of Indian performance makers making work during the pandemic and responding to this interdisciplinary nature. So Amitesh's work is really at the top of my mind, because what he's also saying is we cannot simply make work on Zoom. Maybe we need a new house. Maybe we need to write our own codes, like he does for Last Poet, to make work. That's an exciting work to me. I enjoy that because it's really engaging with the language of the online. Apart from that, I think there have been some great experiments on Zoom, but nothing that really comes to mind that says, this is the medium, and let me go into it. Let me go into the back end. Let me see how do I respect this as a form? Especially a lot of theatre that is just streamed. We pretend as if this is not the internet. I find that actually very tiring to watch, to be honest with you. But I also believe Mallika Taneja's work allegedly is very, very good. I'm sorry, I haven't seen it, but what I've read and heard about it, it seems to take into account the language and the form that is the online form. These two works I really find have some resonance with what I want to make, how I have been thinking of making digital work. Some of the other work that just goes back to pure theatricality, sometimes I feel falls short, to be honest. And Rima, like I was saying at the beginning, being a performance maker alone is not enough. We need journalists like you. We need writing on this moment of digitality and theatre. Otherwise, building a discourse, building a sort of historical track of what we were trying to do will not happen, because you take what we are trying to a larger audience. You're in a way translating for us. So I also hope that there's more writing on digitality in theatre. And the writing is not just in a newspaper, but it's like what you are doing, an online format. You're also responding to this moment through using this form. I think it's a sum total of it. The ecology of theatre and performance making and the responsibility is not mine alone. It's my audience, it's my journalists who I work with. It's the academics who will write about our work or who will critique our work. It's a collective conversation. To answer your question, I think we all need to change here, not just me as a performance maker, you as the journalist, the audience. They all need to be willing to say, okay, let me give this person a chance. And I'm lucky, my audiences are very open. But that's because from the beginning, my practice is a bit irreverent. I make people uncomfortable. I'm not interested in the pure language, but I am interested in research, so there's a certain rigor. So I think it's an ecology that now needs to change.